Have you ever won an argument, but still felt angry afterward? You proved your point. You had the facts. You shut the other person down. And yet, your mind kept replaying the conversation. Stoics noticed this thousands of years ago. They realized something uncomfortable but freeing: winning an argument doesn't mean you won emotionally. That's why Stoics don't argue to win. Not because they're weak. Not because they're afraid. But because peace of mind is a higher victory. Today, we're breaking down why Stoics walk away from pointless arguments, and how this mindset can completely change how you deal with people, conflict, and stress. Lesson 1: The hidden cost of winning. Most people think arguments are about truth. They're not. Arguments are usually about ego. Think about it: you interrupt. You raise your voice. You stop listening. You focus on being right, not understanding. Marcus Aurelius warned about this directly. He said that when people argue, they lose control over the one thing they truly own: their mind. From a Stoic perspective, every argument has a price: mental tension, emotional agitation, lingering resentment. So Stoics ask a simple question before engaging: is this worth my inner peace? If the answer is no, they don't argue. They conserve their energy like gold. Lesson 2: You can't control other people. One of the core Stoic ideas is this: some things are in your control. Some things are not. Your thoughts. In your control. Your actions. In your control. Other people's opinions. Never. Arguing to win assumes something false: that if you say the right words, you can force someone to change their mind. Stoics know better. Epictetus said, if someone disagrees with you, that is their business, not yours. When you argue desperately, you're trying to control what can't be controlled. And that's why arguments feel exhausting. Stoics don't avoid disagreement. They avoid fighting reality. Lesson 3: Silence is not defeat. Modern culture teaches us, if you don't respond, you lose. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Silence is often strength. Not every challenge deserves a response. Not every comment deserves your energy. A Stoic understands, walking away is not surrender. Calm is not weakness. Restraint is power. When someone is emotional, defensive, or aggressive, arguing only feeds the fire. Stoics choose silence, not because they're wrong, but because they refuse to be dragged into chaos. As Seneca said, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Lesson 4: The goal is character, not victory. Stoics don't ask, did I win the argument? They ask, did I act with wisdom, patience, and self-control? That's the real scoreboard. You can win an argument and lose your character. You can lose an argument and strengthen your discipline. Stoicism isn't about dominating others. It's about mastering yourself. When you argue to win, your mood depends on others. When you choose calm, your peace is internal. And anything internal is unbreakable. Lesson 5: When Stoics do speak. This is important. Stoics are not passive. They don't stay silent out of fear. When Stoics speak, they do it with purpose, clarity, emotional control. They speak to clarify, not to conquer. They explain, not attack. They disengage the moment ego takes over. If a conversation stops being rational, the Stoic exits. Not dramatically. Not angrily. Calmly. Lesson 6: The ultimate Stoic victory. The ultimate Stoic win is this: you remain calm while others lose control. That's real power. Anyone can shout. Anyone can insult. Anyone can argue endlessly, but staying grounded in chaos? That takes discipline. That's why Stoics don't argue to win. They've already won, by protecting their peace. Final thought: Next time you feel the urge to prove someone wrong, pause and ask yourself, do I want to be right, or do I want to be free? Because Stoics know something most people don't: backhand index pointing right. Inner peace is the only victory that lasts.